Hey everybody, my name's Leonard Hall. I'm here to give you a quick introduction to the Event Manager. We'll start with how to download it. If you go to freespacesolutions.com.au/WP, you'll get this Event Manager screen. Go to the Downloads tab here. Then you'll click on this. This will get you your download, and you'll also want to download the demo backup competitions. That gives you a example of a competition at a whole heap of different points to allow you to quickly skip through things like entering in weights, so you can focus on the bits that you want to learn and go back, try again if you make a mistake, that sort of thing. Once you open the Event Manager, you'll see this screen. To start a competition, select Create New Competition and Create. We're going to call this Competition Demo, and at this stage we're not going to set a connection password. The Event Manager screen is set up so that you can run a competition by moving from left to right through the tabs at the top of the screen, or top to bottom under the main tab, these buttons here. In the main tab you can also get a list of computers that you're attached to, and also message all the computers in the competition. So to start a competition, we're going to go to the Administration tabs. Once we've finished there, we're going to enter players and register players in the Players tab. We're going to check our divisions and finalise our divisions in the Divisions tabs. Organise the draw for each individual division here. Then the Sessions and Fight Order tabs are where we organise our fights for the day and order them. The Competition Phases is where we'll spend most of our day with the scoreboard and fight progression, and finally at the end of the day with the results and points cards and things like that. First of all, we need to set up our competition. First we go to the Administration tab and enter competition details. The most important part of this screen is the draw configuration pull down box. This sets up all of the default division names and division settings, and also the rules for the scoreboard and the draws for each particular number of players for each division. So we're going to select IJF small. This will import all the standard JFA divisions. And you can see now that we have all of those standard divisions. The other thing we need to do with the administration page, our passwords. The only password we really need to set here is the master password. We're going to set that to master with a capital M. The other passwords here allow you to give access to particular people's specific areas in the Event Manager. Okay, now we're ready to import our players. We can go to our Players tab, select Import. We're going to import a list of random names with seeds in each division. Now we've successfully imported our, you can see we've got divisions that have been populated with players. Now that we've imported our players, we need to weigh them in. We can go to the main tab, select Weigh In. The screen appears. We can organise our players, filter our players by division like this. Or we can actually search for our players by typing the name in here. My name, for example, Leonard. We can now open this player. It's a mistake such as the spelling. We can open the name. And we see this screen. We're able to change the player's details, their grade, etc., before weighing them in. We can sort the other players by removing the name, and I'll go ahead and I'll finish weighing all these players in. Okay, now that the players have been weighed in, we can now finalise our divisions. So we can go to Division tabs. Now the easiest way to do this is to use the Draw Wizard. Draw Wizard is accessed by this button up here. We can see the players from each individual team. We can approve players one at a time. Other eligible players are shown down here. So once we have the list of players in that division, we go to Next. We can see that the seed has been imported from the .csv file, so we don't need to worry about our seeding, but we can change it if necessary. We can now select yes, and we can then print our players if need, print our division. I'll show you that in a sec on another screen. This is the draw we just did shown in the internet browser, and something worth noting here is the knockout at the bottom of the division. This is a 5-player round robin, and a 5-way or a 3-way tie needs to be fought off. And these fights are reserved such that if that happens, it can all be done automatically by the program. So now I've finished drawing all of the divisions, and you can see that all of these divisions have now been locked. The next job is to organise the sessions. Now we divide the day into mats and sessions. So we're going to add 2 mats. And now we can start adding sessions. So we're going to have a morning session for the younger women. And so we'll put all the junior women in here. Mat 1, session 1. Okay. We'll add a session for the men on mat 2. Now, if we're running this day, we would actually, I'll put a woman there, remove that. If I was running this day, then we would probably run mat 1 and, see, I made a mistake. So I can remove that session. I can add the session again, mat 2, session 1. Set this to mat 2 this time. Okay, so we can add another session here. So basically you'd organise these sessions, to balance out and finish at the same time. So all the women here. Now finally we would like to have a final session on mat 1 that we fight all the gold medal fights off for, and we do that by adding all of the earlier sessions, and we're just going to add the senior session here. So add that one, and we'll add the second session on mat 1. And so you can see that these two here are being deferred to finals. Now we've finished organising the sessions. Now we need to lock the sessions so that we can go ahead and order the fights and get the day started. So you can see here we've got the mat 1 session 1. There's just 3 fights in there. We can actually move fights up and down like this. We can also defer and undefer fights. So we can lock that session, no problem. So now if we go on to the senior women's, you can see here there's only one division down here that has a gold medal fight, so we can defer that fight. And now we're able to auto order this, and this will maximally space all of the fights, and you can actually increase or decrease the spacing that it will try to achieve. So we can lock that session. That one's fine, ready to rock and roll. So now we have this one, and this has 2 fights in that, if I remember correctly. Go up and find the other one, and let's round robin. Maybe it doesn't. I might have missed one. So we can order that and lock that session too. So you can see here we've put 2 gold medal fights in the final session. So we can lock that session as well. So now these fights are ready to actually load up on a mat and start the day.